Hello there guys, Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance, and welcome back to another Let's Build series. In this series I'm going to be going ahead and building an adventure map. Bearing in mind I've never built an adventure map before. Apologies. Well actually I tell a lie, I have built an adventure map before, but the adventure maps that I've built before have been very simple, but this one is going to be quite complicated. So, let's build adventure. I'm just going to call it Advent. But now we're going to set it to creative. We're going to put it on the plastic texture pack. I'm just going to set the settings up now. It's not going to super that well. We're going to turn all these off. The seed is going to be, and I'm going to write it in now, adventure, all in caps, underscore map 14901. And that number is significant to me because I'm 14 years old. I was born in the 9th month, and if I'm 14 years old and I was born in the 9th month, I was born in 2001. I'm going to go ahead and put host privileges on, keep PvP and whatnot on, and I'm going to keep natural regen on. I'm going to go ahead now and generate up the world. Now, the first time I tried this, the game crashed. So when I tried to load the world up. So thankfully now we seem to be making a bit more progress. So basically what I'm doing is I'm loading up a world with already predetermined terrain, and we're either going to work with that terrain, depending on what we get, or we're going to go ahead and build our own. But I think we're going to work with what we've got. Right then. First of all though, we need to work out what we're going to be building a map on. Now I don't frankly have any ideas, and to be honest I'd love to hear if you guys have any suggestions that you'd like me to try and do, then please do feel free to suggest them in the comments section. And I will of course go ahead and try to solve them. So I'm just going to put up on my second device here a random word generator. And the reason for that is because I'm going to randomly generate some words, and those are going to be the words that we're going to transfer link into our map. So we're going to do 3 words, and I'm going to go ahead and generate them random words and see what words we come up with. But first of all, I think I'm going to pick, I've gone past 0. I'm trying to hit exactly 0, 0, just so I can mark it on the map as a spawn point. Yep, so it's this way. So 0, 0 is right here. So we'll set the word spawn at 0, 0. Oh, I see, it's generate the words, right. So it has, so it's written the words, so it's generate the words. And I'm just going to put a sign down here saying spawn. And the words, what we have to go ahead and incorporate into our map are, let's just pop a glowstone block down here. The words are snap, right, and champion. And I think I've got an idea starting to grow in my head, so we'll go ahead and do that. Right then, so this is the exact spawn point, and I'm going to put a lapis lazuli block there, because that is the exact spawn point of the world. And then I'm just going to go ahead and encase that in a nice array of that, and I'm just going to position myself on the block and just redo the spawn point again for the world. Then I'm going to go ahead and power up with gold blocks, only because obviously I want to make sure that I've got something like this I can go ahead and see from a distance. So the first thing I think we need to do is we need to build the spawn area, and for the spawn area I think we're going to build it out of stone bricks. So let's just go ahead and grab some stone bricks. And I think what we're going to build here is going to build like a bit of a town square style building. That's style at spawn. And obviously I don't have it in. I'm going to test this now, and I always use jumping off in the end when I'm building. Even though I've not built a proper map before, but I always use that when I'm testing spawn points, just to test exactly where you'd spawn. So I invalidate. Also, if I have a player spawn point set, I invalidate that. So what I'm just going to go ahead and start with by doing is I am just going to go ahead and set, or basically just do a test, just to work out exactly where how the spawn pointing is going to work. Because this could be bad in the sense that I could just constantly be teleported back into the end, but hopefully that won't happen. Now I'm just going to make sure there are no blocks in the middle of each of these, and oh dear, right. I forgot that's like you can still build in portals. There we go. Right, I'm just going to put on keep inventory to just when I am testing the death mechanics, if I die, which I obviously will have to. I don't want to have to redo my inventory, especially if I'm in the middle of doing some redstone mechanics, for example. So we keep inventory on. And yes, it does seem to be that spawn points do matter. Okay, thank you. We'll destroy this end portal for now, and we will use it. We will look at end portals in a bit more detail later, because I think we might have a final boss. But I don't really know if I want to use the Ender Dragon as a final boss. But obviously, we'll see how that comes along, see if that works out. Oh, and by the way, guys, I know that I didn't put the sponsor video at the beginning of this video, but I know I will do normally. Do go check out G2A, guys. There will be linked in the description below. Get gaming codes for stuff like Rocket League. Believe you me, if I had a PC, I'd be getting gaming codes from G2A because they're really good. I have an account, so follow the link in the description, and you can go ahead and get all the best games for discounted prices. That's my little wink thing for G2A. Normally, obviously, in my vlogs, you might have noticed recently I've put the little video at the beginning of them. But obviously I don't have that footage to play, so in future I will. But for now at least it's going to remain like this. Anyway, right then, so each side should have 5 blocks coming off, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. And yeah, my idea, I should probably explain just a little bit for my idea for this map. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out exactly how long we've been streaming for. I'm not streaming, obviously, this isn't, for you guys this isn't live, but for me, I'm recording this live. 8 minutes and 15 seconds long. Right, okay, what my idea is the guy, you, the main character, wants to write a book, about, he wants to become a famous author, and they are really not that great. They don't have anything they want to write about. So they end up, well, I'm just I'm pulling it loose ends here, I say. But they end up writing about a game about a children's book. They try to. I got an idea. So yeah, same concept, same setup basically. So the guy, your character wants to write a book, and has written several failed books, and they've all been pretty bad. And then your idea has, and your character has a idea to write a book about something. We'll determine that when it comes to it. But it turns out that 2 books are snapped together in the sense that your book is the book that your character writes, even though your publisher wasn't very thorough and didn't check through everything, and it turns out there's already a book with the exact same storyline, and now the person who wrote that book wants your book to be discontinued, and like issuing you copyright claims and all that, and you get into like law, no, not law, but you know what I mean. You get you have to make choices as the player to decide what you want, how you want to address the situation. I like that idea, and I know that that's my idea, but I think that's going to be our idea. I think that's going to be our thing that we're going to take and run with for this map. 10-minute long episode. Now, these episodes are going to be about half an hour long in total, so just wanted to put that out there. These episodes will be about an hour long, half an hour long in total, and I'm not sure how many episodes we'll end up doing. This is obviously only episode 1, but yeah. Also, guys, do like this video if you do enjoy, if you have enjoyed this type of video, and you would like to see more Minecraft Let's Builds on the channel. I mean, I wouldn't really call this a Let's Play, obviously, because I'm not building. Well, I am building, but it's not like a Let's Play. It's more like I said, of a Let's Build kind of style. Anyway, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and look at is exactly how wide the building is. So let me just check how wide the square is now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 blocks in that direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks in that direction. So it's a 15 by 15 if it's the correct size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It says 15 by 15. I don't know what the exact spawn peripherals are, but I'm pretty sure it's something like 20 by 20. So 3, 4, 5. So this needs to come out by 2 more blocks, and I can go ahead and build the end portal again and test. I know that obviously this episode isn't the most exciting episode in the world, but obviously it will hopefully get better as time goes on, where obviously we build more hopefully interesting stuff. So yeah, that's that, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is weird. Why can I not build an end portal? It's annoying when stuff like this happens. Let's try now. Come on, there's nothing that should be stopping this portal from lighting. Let me try again. Oh, come on. There we go. And then the hole is here. Death hole. We can just fall straight down and do a test for our spawning. I'm going to be doing that for about 13 minutes. And oh, we just about spawn inside of the. So we spawn. I'm just going to use emerald blocks to mark where we spawn. We mark there. We spawn there, right? Okay, another test. Come on. Again, I'll appreciate that this is not the most entertaining video in the world, but it will get better. That's what I keep trying to say. It will hopefully get better. I spawn in that direction, don't I? And when the next time I spawn, I'm just gonna do the pit again, but do it so that it's in the direction I spawn in. It is. So there we go. And oh, I spawned outside the grid, so I spawned there. Right then. I'm gonna do 2 more tests. So we did spawn in this direction, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dig straight down this way. Try and get out down to the bottom of the end. Oh, I didn't realise I have to go and fall in. You respawn coming up at now, what, that's 15 minutes just passed. So yeah, and then, oh, and then in Mark where I spawn, like 2 more attempts. I do think it's gonna, I think 2 more blocks thick and it will be done. In the sense that we'll have enough spawning ground to work with. So we just have to see how it works, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Come on, let's spawn again for me. I spawned here. 1 more spawn, attempt 1 more death, please. Jump to here. Oh, wee. Okay, so we've got about 15 minutes left. Oh, and I spawned in those 2 blocks. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these 2 blocks out. So I'm going to make it so that these, so the whole build, what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to make it so the spawn point is 2 blocks further out. I'm probably going to record like a couple of these episodes in one go, just so that I can get them all, just so I can, not, yeah, stockpile I guess. There we go. So yeah, let's just go ahead and grab ourselves some stone bricks. I will of course go. Again guys, I'm not trying to constantly throw this out there, but go check out G2A. I'm just going to say it once more. Go check out G2A, link in the description. I'll probably have like 2 of those little things in the video. I'll probably talk in a lot of detail about that towards the end of the episode. About halfway through the episode, I'll probably just say in brief, go check them out. Because it's not more that I get paid per video I do. Because if you're not familiar with G2A, it's I profit off of when you make purchases through the link in the description. So basically, the link that I was in the description, let me just check how wide these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 blocks that way, which means this side also should be 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to take those out. Yeah. So basically, how it works, how G2A works, if you're unfamiliar with it, is the link I'm in the description takes you to my G2A page, and that's the same as, say for example, just this is one of the people who got me into using G2A because I watched their videos and they always use G2A. Echo Soldier for example. He uses G2A, and in his description it would link you to his page, which links to a general homepage, but it's just customized for him and me in the sense that it links through your account, your G2A account. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Sorry, I'm just need to count it there. You know, I counted earlier without while talking, but yeah. It links through directly through your G2A account to my G2A account. So any purchases that you make from that direct link will profit me. Or for example, if you were to go to Echo's video and look at his link, those purchases will profit him. So it's like, how else to say this? It's like, I don't get paid for making a video. I get money through when you make a purchase. I get basically a percentage of that cut goes to G2A itself. A percentage goes to the actual. From what I know, a percentage goes to the game makers. So, say for example, it was Rocket League. Bad example because I don't know who made Rocket League, but you know what I mean. Say for example, it was Rocket League. Let's just say 25% would go. Should we say? Let's just say 40% would go to the people who make Rocket League. 40% would go to G2A, and 20% would go to me. Those aren't percentages exactly, and I'm not sure. I don't know for a fact that money does even go to the creators. I'm hoping it does, because that I wouldn't really want it to be some sort of cheaper way to get the games, in the sense that I wouldn't want it to be not criminal, obviously, but I mean that backdoor sort of thing where the creators aren't profiting. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna shut up now. But yeah, that's how it works. That's how G2A works. It's not I profit from every video I make. I profit from your purchases through the link in the description. I think I've talked enough though about like YouTube related things, so I think I'm just going to talk a bit more about the map. That reminds me, actually, if you guys have any suggestions of what you think I should do, or like, any storyline elements you think I should use in the map, those are the theme words, by the way. You saw them at the beginning of the video: Snap, Right, and Champion. If you have any ideas for me, then please do not hesitate to let me know. Let's just do a couple more spawn tests. We'll do 3 more spawn tests and mark them, and then we'll work out if that's... I think we've finished the spawn platform now. He says spawning right on the edge of the spawn platform. That is annoying. I mean, that's not that big of a deal, because I can just expand it by 1 block. What is it now? It's like 9 plus 9 plus 1. So it's 19 block wide. So that makes sense, I guess. Okay. Check my respawn. Yeah, I respawned here. So I think I am just going to make it 1 block extra wider. Which shouldn't have a problem at all, but oh well. Let's just see how that turns out. We've been recording now for about 21 minutes, so we've got about 9 minutes left, and again we spawned here. So I am just going to go ahead and, like I said, go ahead and just extend out all of the sides. Just going to go ahead and destroy all of this, all of this, all of this, all of this, and all of this, and everything. So I had an attempt at this, and I'm keeping an eye on my video list. So wait to see when it comes up, and when it does, I'm going to delete it. And I keep refreshing the page, and it keeps going back to my videos list for some reason. But yeah, okay, so once we've done this, we can start to work on, I think, what's going to be in this town square. And I think this isn't just going to be somewhere where the player goes. Actually, I think it will be. So that's the idea that I've had. This is going to be somewhere where the player is, and then they're going to take a train and go home, and that's going to be my opportunity to open the adventure map, isn't that? You know, when you see films and they have like those really epic opening sequences where it's like a panning shot, like for example as a train's going along the line. That's my opportunity to do that. So yeah, so this is the spawn point. We're going to go ahead and work out where the station's going to be, and where, because we need to work out where we're building the track to. Actually, let's do that now. Let's mark out where we're going to be going to. We could go over there. I think we should probably go over to the plane area. Let me just work out like an exact coordinates, like a market. That's not an exact coordinate, but you know what I mean. Somewhere over here, I think. Somewhere like in this forest. Perhaps. Oh whoa, that looks cool. Mushroom with snow on it, that's an interesting idea. Right, this will be where my living place is going to be. Right then, so, checking the time on the recording, we've been recording now for 23 minutes, so we've got about 7 minutes left. Let's fly back to the centre of the map. That is right on the edge, but I feel like we can expand that out, so we'll be fine in terms of everything else. So yeah, let's just fly over. Whoa, massive ravine. This is a huge ravine, whoa. This might be a pretty good survival scene, because just look at this ravine. That's pretty insane, I have to say. Right. Then, let's just go back to the spawn. Oh. Sorry, my mum's just gotten out of the bathroom. Even though my door's closed, the cat can still hear it, so he's looking towards the door. Oh no, it's come out to see. Right then, let's go ahead and build our buildings. So let's build a building. Does cyan clay still look grey in this texture pack? Yes, it does. That's not bad. Now we need to work out if the map, not the map even, if it's in that direction, then the station needs to be here. So I'm just going to put a big pillar, well not a big pillar, but I'm just going to put a red pillar here, and it's just going to say station, because I think we're just going to mark out what we're going to build for now. So that's what the station is going to be, and then we just got a couple of different colours of wool. Then if we just do blue, and then if we just do purple, and then pink, and white, and then black. Okay, so here we will have a pub. Just right, so yeah, we'll have a pub here, and then next to it here we will have a cafe. So it'll be like a nice contrast of like the nice rough pub, and not rough obviously, but like the roughish kind of style of a pub next to a cafe, and then that cafe will come like along here, and I'm just gonna map out roughly where everything's gonna be, and the station will be here, and it'll probably go like to there, I imagine. Grab the orange wool again, even though we don't need it. And then we're going to come over here, and then we're going to have the green wool now, build it up here, and this is going to be a... what could this be? And yes, I need an idea. Tell you what, we'll leave the green and the blue one open for you guys to go ahead and tell me in the comment section what you think I should build there, and then my favourite suggestions I'll go ahead and build in the not in the next episode, because I'm probably going to pre-record these a lot, but that will be marked off. I'll probably build the pub and the cafe, and I'll probably build the station in the next episode, only because that's quite a big thing. Orange wool, please. No, orange wool, not covered. Right, next thing is the magenta, or the purple even, and this is going to be a... how about a clothes shop, which you can go ahead and get like some light leather armor from, just to start with. Yep, I think that's a good idea. And then there's our clothes shop. We need somewhere for the player to... an information point, that's what we need. So we'll build a big information point here. It will go further back, but it will be this will be the information point. So information. Coming towards the end of the episode now. We've only got like 2 minutes left, so I am going to start wrapping up. I feel like we've got a nice amount of progress done today, in the sense that obviously we've built a lot, we've worked on a lot, and I'm pleased with that. Now we need a couple more buildings, so we've got our information point here. The station goes that way a bit, so I kind of need to have a building, the black, whatever the last building is, needs to loop round, so I must bear that in mind when I'm working out what that building should be. This building here should be a cinema, but I think it's going to be a simple cinema with not that many screens. So we'll put a sign here. As normal, it says cinema. Capital X, not capital X, cinema. There we go. Then we've got the black wall here. We need a name of the shop. What about... we've got 1 minute left. We don't have to finish in 30 minutes, but that's just like my rough sort of time. What about... ooh. So we've got our information point, which is where the players can start. We've got some place for the player to get armor. The player could do with a ticket, I guess, that he can get that from. I might give that to the player in the information point. Cinema, well obviously it needs a police station, so we'll do we'll build like a 9, actually we'll make this, all of this, here, an emergency services area place. So I'll just sign it, I'll just signpost it, and I'll just put emergency services. Free emergency next line services. Those are the 3 emergency services. And then we use the brown wall, only because it really is different. And the final one can be, as we wrap off the video, because it needs to come, the final one needs to come this way, go up like that, and come back around. And then I think this one I'm either gonna have to think. I think this one's gonna be. It's like a shop, and no, not important. I'm just gonna say this is probably just gonna be a closed shop. So we're gonna do closed shop. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to end out this episode. So, we've done a lot of progress today. We've made a pretty decent start on the start of the map, and I'm really, frankly, quite pleased with this. Something we should probably just go ahead and do is just remove the same portal. Just so that it's not here, so we don't forget about it, because I know that when I record the next episode, I probably will forget about it. So those are the 3 keywords. If you guys want to make any suggestions in the comments, those are once again, if you are not paying attention to today, they are Snap, Right, and Champion. So if you want to suggest anything, feel free. Also, if you have any ideas for these 2 stores, do not hesitate to write your ideas in the comments. Again, look at the lengths of them, and you can go as far back as you want them to, within reason, obviously. And just be aware that I've got to destroy this mountain, as opposed to do that. And yeah, so that 2 suggestions for these 2 shops would be good. Again, you can keep suggesting throughout the next video's comment section and a couple later. So I'm going to work my way around. So come to these, do